So they need some parking. Or as I accidentally typed in here, carp park. And it looks like we do have somewhere to park your carps. So, you know, thinking of going fishing, this is the place you want to come. And yeah, look, I'll just do this properly now. Hello everybody and welcome back to Cities Skylines with me, Biffa, here in Blightea-on-the-Wold. Today we're going to be working on this little frontage here alongside this river that we, this man-made river that we put in during the last episode. We've got, well, a few episodes back now, we've got the mill down here that people are living in, and I wish to build over on this side an industrial area and then get some nice houses down here as well. We've had the discussion perhaps about using maybe some of the mill assets, so I've got some similar but different mill assets that we can use over here, which I'm looking forward to showing you. And then, yeah, then we want to get some lovely housing, sort of offices or something built along here, because this is going to be, you know, a nice sort of place to work or live alongside the water here. Who wouldn't want to do that? But just before we do that, here's a brief word from our sponsor NordVPN, and let's see what Hugo is up to today. Hugo has qualified for his pilot's license, which takes him all over the world, but that means he's using unknown and unsecure Wi-Fi connections almost every day, whether he's at home or abroad. Hugo also realizes he's not safe from trackers, malicious ads or websites. So he turned to NordVPN to secure his internet connection with their new threat protection. So once you've enabled threat protection in the NordVPN app, you can feel much safer as well. I know when I've been using public Wi-Fi, perhaps at the hospital or even in holiday homes, I always use NordVPN along with threat protection for that extra layer of safety, security and peace of mind. So go to my link at nordvpn.com/Biffa and get a 2-year plan plus 1 month free with a huge discount. There's also a risk-free 30-day money-back guarantee. Well, Hugo is flying off to sunnier parts of the world, much happier that his internet use is now much safer thanks to NordVPN. To secure your internet too, check out my link at nordvpn.com/Biffa. Right, so let's take a look at this waterfront area here, and there was one suggestion from a lot of people, which was to add some paths across here. So at the moment, if you want to walk from this side over to this side here, perhaps to catch the train, I mean, you can take the bus, of course, but we really want to try and encourage as much walking as possible. And there's nothing else coming down this water. It's literally just water. So if we take some of these paths here, which in the past I incorrectly stated were not being used because they weren't connected up. But they are. Look, all the people are coming along here using them, which is great. I'm not quite sure whether they're only getting on and off of them. Oh, I just saw them walk on here at a random spot. So they're using the nodes. That's good. That's fine. Because what I'm thinking of doing is adding like a walkway across here. So if we get this as up in the air section like so, and then doing a similar thing over here like that. How does that look? Look at that, instantly people are like, oh, this looks like the place to go. I'm heading across here. That is really good. So we've got that one there, this one here, which is teeny tiny. Oh, here we go. Oh no, it's all going to go wrong. I'm adjusting heights around waterways. Let's just, ooh, is it going to flood? Is everybody going to run for the hills? No, we're fine. Oh, cool. Okay. So then what I'm going to do is add, whoa, oh, no, I want this path here and I want it raised up. I'll add another one. I feel like I need another one here. And I'm not really measuring these out, but I feel like we could have another one here because we've got this sort of path that goes through there as well. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, we need to just raise this one up a bit. Excellent. So now we're going to help our lovely people, there we go, get around the area a bit easier. That one needs to just go up a spot, which is going to help when we start building our industry over here. Yeah, there we go. That is excellent. So people want jobs. They can easily get to the jobs. Let's have a look. Oh, look, already walking over. Thank you so much. Then they can get up to there, cross over there, head over here. Nice. Well, let's have a look at this little area that I've got earmarked for some industry. I think up over here by our bus hub would be really good. And this is humming along nicely, working really well. I could do with actually checking. Oh, look, we've obviously got a water problem because we've got the sucky trucks along here. Is there something we could do to fix this? Because these poor people that live down here are constantly having to deal with water. Is that like... No. I think that's okay. I'm just going to like raise these just like one spot. Maybe that one will do 3 spots and see if that helps. Yeah, let me quickly check the bus lines here because this has been running for a while now. There we go. So we've got these ones going in and out. So anything beginning with Ket are these ones here. And I didn't actually put any red double-decker buses on here, which I think I maybe should have done, but hey-ho. So we've got these ones, look, all pretty filled up apart from that one. So I'm going to add another 3 onto there. My inbuilt need to put everything as an even number is going to beat me. I can't leave it at 11. It's going to have to be 12. Going past to East Kettering. Yes, I make myself laugh. Oh, this one's got 7 buses on it, and now I've seen it. 80, 32, 15. Yeah, so that's going to pick up those when it gets there. This will go from there. Okay, it's going to get 8 anyway because of reasons I'm not going to go into. This one that goes to the university is probably okay. Yeah, because at the minute we don't have a university. And this one here to T Hampton, the other hub, 150. That one's half empty. So this one here is going to get to... Oh, it's here, isn't it? And there's so many. Okay, 6. We're going to put that up to 10. We're going to give another 4 on there. And hopefully that will help. Excellent. So the piece of land I've got earmarked is this piece of land over here that's all been built around by these roads and everything. So let's have a look. Let us remove these trees that we've got here because quite a few of them are... Oh, they've done it over here as well. Look. They've all appeared all over the parks. Yep, there we go. Excellent. Tree Anarchy, whichever way I have it set, never does what you think it's going to do. I bet if we go over here, there's going to be some roads down here covered in trees. Oh, yeah, look, all of these roads always covered in trees. I'll have to delete those at some point. Okay, so what can we do with this little piece of land here? So I was taking a look at what items I have. So I'm using the Find It mod. I've clicked this one over here, Growable, and this one here, Industry. And we've got all these different industry buildings. We've got some seaside industry ones here, which we're going to wait for when we get maybe alongside the sea. We've got these ones here, which are the ones that are connected to this. If you remember, we used a couple of these in here and then changed them to residential use with mods. I'm thinking we'll do something different just for that look that maybe that was one business that was run here. And this is how they had their mill look. But then we've got another one that's going to set up down here, and they're going to do something a bit different. With these, we're going to use this one here. So this is the Nolden Mills, these are called. So if I put Nolden in there, we can see the items that we've got. So if you want to look for those on the workshop, that is what they are. For some reason, they are cost 0, which is fantastic. Let's just pop one of them down. So this has got a real good looking mill look about it. And what are these going to be? Industry. Let's check out... Oh, there's 56 workers, actually, it's going to have in there. So we're actually going to have quite a lot of workers coming in here. So I tell you what we're going to do. We'll do what we normally do. We'll come over here. We're going to grab a piece of road. Any road will do. Let's get that set to this and normal height. It's not a very flat piece of land, is it? Let's do it over here so we can see what we're doing. And then I want to place these out. That is some nice looking mill assets, and they do have windows on all sides, so we're going to end up sort of butting these up a little bit, of course, but yeah, so any of them could be an end really, can't they? Cool. So what we might do then is flatten this out a tiny bit. We know our road sort of drops down here. Let's grab that. I'm going to lift that up a little bit. How's this going over here since the lifting of the road? Nope. Mate, it's like no water there to see at all. This game, I tell you. I'll lift it a bit more then. So I think we're going to flatten it to this height. So let's grab that. You can see as well we've got loads of industry needs, which is fantastic. Yeah, so this is going to be... Actually, do you know what? It's almost perfectly flat, isn't it? Apart from this sort of path and this bit along here. So that's good. So how are we going to get that to fit in? Let us grab... we're going to grab this one here. So I'm going to use the picker mod to pick it. And then we're going to see how we can get these to fit. So I think we'll go like that first. Yeah, this is going to be a problem because I want to flatten... not with that, I won't. Flatten you with taxes. No, I want to flatten this. Yeah, it's taking a different height now, isn't it? Okay, that's fine. But as soon as we get alongside the road here, it's like, no, you will be the height that I want you to be. So I'm just wondering whether instead what we could do is make that the same height as this, that the same height as that, and then maybe we'll have to just lift these up a little bit. Oh man, here we go. We're lifting things up. We're going to get tearing. We're going to get... yeah, maybe something like that. We'll see... oh, jumpy. We'll see how it goes. Let's see. So let's just maybe grab these in order. I would like this to look like it's one building. So if we move that over and hold control, there we go. So we get that right up to there like that. But I'd like sort of like an internal section in here. The height of the land has changed again. I'm not with it today. Do you know why? I'm clicking all the wrong things. I'm a bit under the weather. My son has brought home the weekly school cold that goes around. He's very lovingly passed it on to me. I'm not half as bad as I was, so it's no problem. Oh, we got a little pond over here now. Well, that's nice, isn't it? Where are you going to run to? You're going to go down there. And then today, I wanted to... just having a look at this. We're going to get another little road up here. Today, I wanted to take a screenshot in this very city for a thumbnail. So I load it up, thinking, oh, this will be... you know, this will take like... as long as it takes to load the game and then take a screenshot and we'll be done. Oh, no. Oh, little naive, innocent Biffa. No. 4+ hours later. There we go. I want that there. I was still trying to load the game because Steam has decided recently that it's going to do weird things and randomly subscribe and unsubscribe to items that you might have in your workshop for no reason at all other than it wants to. And that's it. You will wake up one day, you will start your game, and it will say, no, you do not have those items anymore, which is just great. I want to put that this way. Let's have a look. So that is then sort of open this side. So we've got this is like this front, but I'm thinking here, because of course we've had a discussion before with the mills. They might have horses going along paths here, dragging, you know, barges down the river. We'll sort that hole into the abyss through there in a minute. So this could be open here. It's like where the horses come out, they come across. Yeah, I like that. So we're going to grab that with a move it mod. So yeah, that was like a day of frustration. And now I'm recording this. So forgive me if things go awry. That is why. Like I've set it to be the same height, and it's not the same height. Okay, now we'll sort of move it there and it looks a bit better. Okay, cool, whatever. Okay, so how is that looking? I've got to solve this hole into the abyss. It's like driving me insane. Let's just use the move it mod and lower all of this down a bit. Which means then we probably need to lower all of this down a bit now, which is fantastic. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. I think that's fine. So, yeah, looking at this, what do we reckon? I like this sort of front here and here. So similar but different, which is good. And we've got the open way through there. I'm going to move this couple over here. So we're going to get that one. Let's put it back into this mode. That one and that one. Alright, car. Easy now. And we're going to move that in a bit. I like this sort of open area here. And then out the back here, we could certainly put in a car park and some sort of communal area through here would be quite good. That really doesn't take care of a huge amount of our needs. I'm wondering whether, you know, as these have been converted to residential, could we convert these to offices? I think that would be a fair thing to do. So, whoops, I've got to now remember how I did it. It wasn't building control, Rico settings, wasn't it? Ah, here we go. So we're going to add a local one here change this to office, leave everything else the same. There's save and apply changes. There we go. I saw it change. Right, let me just do it on the rest of these. And doing the last one, save and apply local. Yep, that's fine. That's office as well. Excellent. So that should now be office. Yeah, all of them are done. Excellent. Okay, good. So what I want to do now is make sure that they've got water, which they have. I'm assuming they've got electricity because they haven't complained. They have. So let's have a look at the amount of people we think are going to work in here. So I'm assuming sort of offices, you know, if this was one big office here and another one at the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh man, if you had 20 or 30 offices in there, that'd be sort of like a reasonable amount. So what have we got in here? Workplace is 134. Oh yeah, it goes by people, doesn't it? Corporate offices. What is like the most we could get in there? 182, 232, 10. We could sort of mix and match it a bit, couldn't we? How about we do that? So if I go through these, what have we got here? We'll do them in the order that we've got here. And I'll pick each one. So we're not going to go for legacy or whatever. We'll go for corporate for these ones. So save and apply. And then we'll go through the next one. We'll do this one. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll just go through call center, save and apply. This one is pretty big. Data center doesn't give us too many in this one, but we're going to say, okay, that is the rule that we set for ourselves. And then that's back to corporate offices. There we go. So we've only changed a couple of them. So hopefully now, so this is one of the data centers. Wow, they've got a big building, haven't they? So 33 in there, 72, 79, 97, 97, 79, and 54. So we're going to get a lot of workers in there. So they need some parking. So let's set up a car park for these lovely people. Or as I accidentally typed in here, carp park. And it looks like we do have somewhere to park your carps. So, you know, thinking of going fishing, this is the place you want to come. And yeah, look, I'll just do this properly now. Right, I think that has slipped in nicely there. Some nice views coming down the highway at the industrial estate. And the fact that that's all in here with the bus depot and all of that, I think that just fits in perfectly. People can walk across here if they wish. I feel like we need to add... Let's come out of this view. I need to add a little path connection through here. There we go. They can now walk from the bus station... Going to move that around there. There we go. Excellent. Fill up that little gap there. They can walk from the bus station over to here. And now these people are complaining because they don't have university students, which is something else that we wanted to do. And that was going to go in over here. No, that university thing we placed has got... How many items have disappeared because of the flipping Steam Workshop problems? When I loaded this game up this morning and I said I had items missing, it was like all the roads in here. So all of these people were complaining. Let's just get rid of... Actually, right click first. So I haven't got anything else selected. Get rid of that. Yeah, all the roads in there were missing. And then over here, all of these houses are missing. Not just the few that we had missing. And that's why that happened. The other episode was this Steam Workshop problem, but all of these are missing. So I had to go through and resub to all of those. I don't think anything else is missing as far as I can tell. I've like taken a look around and I used the load order mod, which has really helped in getting this problem sorted. I think we're okay. I just hate the fact that we're probably going to come out a corner at some point and find there's like a whole load of stuff missing, but I think we're all right. So let's get back over to here and take a look at our university. Do we have... Let's use this one here. Is that item in here? And is it the fact that it was unloaded between one load and save? No, it is completely not in here at all. All right, well, we'll have to just go with what we've got. So let's have a look in here. And the university we have unlocked at the moment. We have the trade school, we have the liberal arts, and it's the university campus, which was voted the one that people wanted us to use. So it's not unlocked yet. We need 36,000. We are on at 28,000, and we've still got industry to take care of. So I think we're going to have to concentrate on that, you know, and see what we can do about that. I'm wondering whether this little area over here then could become a trading estate. I think that could be good. Let's take these out and I'll show you. Not trading estate, that's not the word I'm looking for. Industry. These ones down the bottom here. Industrial unit estates. Now each of these, let's have a look. There we go. Got these cool little offices and buildings. Realistic. 22 workers in that one. I'm just like going to grab a couple of random ones here and just have a look. What are we going to get in here? 9. So all sorts of different numbers. But I think setting up a little area with these and backing onto our allotments, I think that would be really cool. Just in this section, maybe even sort of running underneath and around this railway line. Oh, I think that could be cool. So I'm taking a look at this and thinking, where can we have access? And I'm thinking this road here, we could set this as going in and then coming out over here. And maybe sort of try and spread it around a little bit. I think that might be a good idea. So we're going to take this road here. And that can literally come off the middle there. If we have that going straight out, that should work fine. And then we'll have this one going straight in. And then we've got left and right and everything on there. And then once we get into here, then we can just start using normal roads with parking and just sort of get a little something set up down here. I'm just thinking if we could sort of back these buildings onto these railway lines. So these have all got industrial units in the name. So let's do that. Oh, and there's a whole load of them. Nice, 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 nice. So some of these are quite small. Some of them sort of go long, going further back, which is fine. Because what I'm thinking is, you know, that would just sort of cut into there perfectly, wouldn't it? And do you know what? Even, I'll say that again for emphasis, even if we had little 1U roads coming off of here like this, through there, and then we could grab these. There we go. And that can sort of fit under there, or even just a little bit further back. And I think that would look great, wouldn't it? Okay, here we go. A nice selection of industrial buildings. So we've got like a main road that comes through the middle here. From over in this section, it comes to the end, and this main road goes round the outside. And then it comes back round here. Bit wiggly wiggly. That is how these things tend to go. And then it heads out into here. We need to adjust our exit and entry areas, but I'm thinking this looks really nice. I like it. Got little bits of parking here and there. No trees at all whatsoever. We will add some of those in some places just to brighten it up a tiny touch. But first of all, I need to just help these lovely people getting in and out of here because it is a nightmare. I have created of my own volition. Let's grab one of these. We're going to add in a time traffic light. Control, click, quick, set up. There we, oh wow, oh, that has increased in size. Excellent. So we're going to have that on there. And then hopefully once they get out to the roundabout here, I am wondering whether to have this as the in and that as the out. But I think we're okay with what we've got. And then this road down here is going to change. So we're going to grab that. And I would like this one. There we go. 4-lane road. So we've got access. So this can go like that. So this can go like that and have a dedicated turning in lane. This as well, I'll be honest, could probably just upgrade to all of that. And then we'll do control, left click there. So we get a dedicated turning lane going in on each way. Nobody's coming out of there. Nobody should be going through, which they're not. So I guess they'll get to that. This bit at the end here, this is one way. So this should be a lane for each direction. It is. Good, good, good. Then that sort of meanders around here. And then that should be... Yeah, I don't want this to be straight on. I just want left or right with the traffic lights and all of that. And then the rest of this is going to end up being a little bit busy until this sort of starts working. What are you complaining about? Lack of services, probably. Yeah, too few services in the area. Okay, that's fine, because what I'm going to do is over here, we're going to grab this road. We're going to just sort of pop that out like that, and we're going to add in some fire services. And if we sort of plop that there, yeah, that'll go okay. And then what could we fit in there? Could we fit like a small, teeny, tiny, weenie police station? Not that one, not that one. That is far too big. We must have something we can fit in here that's nice and small. Or what if it went the other way? Oh, that is perfect. And then we can just sort of move that to the edge. Okay, off you go. That fits in there really well. Metropolitan Police. And then vehicle-wise, yeah, we've already got that set up in the game. Excellent. So that should help with that and deal with this area too. So now it's just a case of maybe monkeying with this a little bit. Have I completely messed up this area? 67%. I was hoping it would be okay, but I might have been hoping a little bit too much. I'm going to let it run for a bit and see what happens. I'm loath to go through these and do the realistic population, because I think oh, we can't press escape to come out of that menu. I think the default on these, so that's like 12, that's like 9, that's a car park, 7. Yeah, that looks sort of roughly what you would expect for a place like this. So let this run for a little bit and we're going to see how this goes. I think, you know, we are almost there. Just looking at this, this was all backed up here. This was all backed up because we were getting a lot of initial influx of trucks coming in and people coming to work and all that sort of thing. And it's gone right down. We've got a little bit of backup here. What I am going to do is we want to stop people bringing all their cars in. So we're going to add another bus route over here so people can get there. Also walking. What would walking be? They can walk along here. They could walk along here. Yeah, so walking in would be okay, but yeah, let's add a bus route. So we'll go into here, we'll grab our bus routes, put this on so we can see. Excellent. So I'm going to go from there, and this is literally just going to be for the industrial estate. Which side of the road? I'd like it to stop here by the car park there, and then it's literally just going to come back again, and that is literally going to be it. That's what we're going to say. This is the West Kettling Industrial Estate. So we're just going to call that, yeah, West Kettling. That's fine. That's fine. So if we jump into here, grab this, bus line 10. Yeah, that's the one. So the West Kettling Industrial Estate. There we go. We're going to have 5 vehicles. I'm going to drop that down to 4 for reasons explained earlier. And then the bus is going to be, I think a double-decker bus is going to be too much. I like these little mini buses. We're going to pop mini buses on there. How many is that going to give us? 20 per bus. I reckon that that's going to get quite busy, but we can always give it a try and see what happens. Let's follow this through the city and enjoy the view. And here we come into this super busy area. Do you know what? Now I've followed that bus through there, I've realised that is probably not the bus that I thought it was. So I'm going to change that to a different bus. We are going to go for... Ooh, let's have a look through here. This one. Yep, why not? We'll do that. It's the one we've used before. That is the one I want. Excellent. Well, we'll leave that to run and see how it goes. I'm just keeping an eye on this. There's a lot of cars coming down here now. I think, again, I mean, these junctions, I would, you know, if I was critiquing the city, I would say this junction here, too close to this junction here. But that's really only getting blocked by all of this down here. So what's going on? We do have lights here, don't we? Do we? We do. I'm going to increase. Let's come in here. Do we have time traffic lights? We don't. Oh, do you know what? I might just pop in a bog standard time traffic light and see whether we can have this queue that's coming all the way from the roundabout go down. Let's just leave that running. Yeah, I'm noticing, of course, they've got to come through this traffic light and this traffic light. So unless they happen to line up at the same time, which at the moment, sort of, not really. Yeah, okay, we're going to adjust this slightly. I want more time on this arm down here. So let's grab that. No, this one here. So which one's that going to be? Number 1, I would imagine. Yes, it is. Whoops. So let's get that. Let's stop that. Let's edit number 1. We'll change that to 8 and 15 because just no reason. And then we'll let that go and see whether that helps. Of course, we're trying to sort of get out this traffic and this traffic. So let's just keep an eye on that. If I can get it so it doesn't back up past this junction here, that would just be great. Yeah, I am wondering whether if we change this here to give way, would that have a hugely negative effect? Has that got time traffic lights? No, so we can just change that there. So that means when this light changes like it does now, it's going to let through people from all the way up here as well. And as long as that, see, look, it stopped backing up all the way to here just from doing that one change. What we want is enough of these cars to go on this main road that these ones down here actually do get a chance to get out. Let's just leave that for a sec. Yeah, because if these people don't start getting out, then what's going to happen is this then's going to start being a problem down here. But actually, that's stopped it all backing up there. A little bit here. It's fun, isn't it? The knock-on effect one thing can have on another. As long as this doesn't back up down here too much. There we go. Look, that goes through. These start getting out. Look at that. Look at that. There we go. Look, it's doing it. How's this going down here? So this is a problem. Oh my giddy aunt. What the heck? Oh my life. It's this thing again. All the way down there. What the heck? Why is that? Why is that? I just want to see where most of these cars are going. Most of them seem to be turning in there, which is weird. I'm just wondering if we left this for a minute or two, would this eventually sort itself out? Let's do it like this. So what I want is to see this not red anymore all the way down here. So we'll put it like this. We can see as much as possible. And let's let it run. Yeah, look at that. It's gone down. That is much, much better. I just made a couple of changes, which I'll run you through. This roundabout here, I've upgraded this to 3 lanes on the roundabout, like we had with the other one. And then when it comes up here, it goes from 1 lane into 2. And that has worked really, really well. And I've also moved these further back. You might remember that these used to connect here on both sides. I've moved them back another node, and that is so much better. Works so much better. That's really good. If we come down to this roundabout, I was double checking that I wasn't forcing anybody to go places that they didn't want to, because I always have 1 lane coming off, the rest going on. You go there. This one can split into either, so they can choose. And then up here, I don't want lane switching, don't want lane switching. Here they can pick, here they can pick, and then they go into the same lane. But what I'd accidentally done on here was this was set up incorrectly. So this lane 1 is the bus lane, that's fine. This middle lane here was only set for turning right, which I didn't realise. I don't know how long it's been like that. Ah, yes, so people were coming down and having to turn around and come back out again. But now I've turned that off. This has been working much, much better. Look, we can see all the cars going through. This isn't queuing up too bad. Look at that, all this empties, all this empties. Much, much better. I'm very pleased with that. And then if we move down to this area, I've also upgraded this roundabout to 3 lanes. This one here, I've done a sneaky little bit of lane twitching. Both of these are now for turning right. That one was supposed to be left as well as right. And it's... Oh, I know. Because I've also done this. Yes, so this one should be for here. You can take any of those. Yeah, we'll come back to that. So I don't normally micromanage my junctions this much. I normally go for, you know, lanes everywhere and then let the game work it out. But we've got a lot of cars turning right that want to head this way, east into the city area, in the rest of the town, and not enough space. So we're letting both of these now do it. And the same over here. I've upgraded this to be a 3-lane. And we're allowing 2 lanes to go left and 1 to go right. We're not allowing a cross here, so they have to go around the roundabout and back again. And then to help them with that, we do have a bit of Hugo there. So you can see how I've got it set up. This lane is the bus and that one. This lane goes over here. And then you saw what I did over there. And that just helps it all go through a little bit quicker. And now this isn't backing up. This isn't backing up. Couple of cars, nothing much. This is not backing up. This is sort of every now and again. When I first recorded this, it wasn't backed up. Now it's over to here. I'm not overly concerned. They do get out reasonably quickly. Are you going to go? Yeah, you can. You're fine. You're fine. So I'm not too worried about that. So overall, we're at 74%. And of course, the traffic ebbs and flows. That's the way it goes. I've also, in my options, a lot of people have been telling me about this, is I've allowed vehicles to turn right at red traffic lights, which we don't normally have turned on. So I've put that on as well. So we will have to spend some time doing some detailing on this this side of the river soon in West Kettling. But overall, I think Kettling is looking really cool. And I reckon next episode, we will get our university up in our spot up the top there sorted out. But let me know what you think of our builds today. If you're new, please subscribe and check out the other video on the screen, which will be taking you to my USA-inspired city build. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.